Welcome back to the MCF Participant Education Series. I'm Hunter Nybert, Financial Advisor and Retirement Planning Specialist with MCF Advisors. When we're talking about investing, we often focus on retirement accounts. Your 401ks, 403bs, IRAs are all the go-to options. But today, we're shifting gears. Taxable brokerage accounts are a flexible tool that doesn't always get top attention, but they can play a key role in your overall plan. Let's dive into where they fit and when they might be the right move for you. At a high level, a taxable brokerage account is just a standard investment account. You can invest in stocks, bonds, exchange trade funds, and mutual funds, pretty much anything you'd expect. But here's the key difference. Unlike retirement accounts, there are no contribution limits, no age restrictions, and no penalties for accessing your money. Sounds great so far, right? Well, there's a trade-off. And as always in investing, there's always a trade-off. Let's talk about taxes, because this is where taxable accounts really differ from retirement accounts. With a taxable account, you're generally paying taxes along the way. Dividends and interest are typically taxed in the year you receive them. If you sell an investment for a gain, that's when capital gains taxes apply. And if you've held that investment for more than a year, you'll usually benefit from more favorable long-term capital gains rates. On the other hand, if you have losses, those can actually help. You can use them to offset gains and potentially reduce your taxable income within certain limits. So the key takeaway is this: there are no tax deferral. Taxes are part of the process each year. Now let's talk about why these accounts are so valuable. First, no contribution limits. You can invest as much as you want. There is no IRS cap holding you back. Second, full access to your money. No age restrictions, no penalties. If you need it, it's there. Third, investment flexibility. You're not limited by a plan lineup. You can build a portfolio that fits exactly what you're trying to accomplish, aligned with your goals and your time horizon and how much risk you're comfortable taking. And you're not limited to a short list of funds. You can choose from a wide range of publicly traded investments, including mutual funds, ETFs, individual stocks, and bonds, as mentioned before. Fourth, tax loss harvesting opportunities. You can strategically realize losses to offset gains to help manage your tax bill over time. And finally, one of the most overlooked advantages, step up in basis at death, which means your heirs may be able to avoid taxes on gains built during your lifetime. That's a powerful estate planning benefit. Of course, there are trade-offs. First, no tax deferral. You'll have ongoing tax exposure each year. Second, no tax-free withdrawals. Unlike Roth accounts, gains are taxable when they are realized. Third, no employer match. No one's contributing alongside you like they might in your 401k. And fourth, record keeping. You'll need to track the cost basis and holding periods, although custodians do a good job of helping us with that today. It helps to put this into context. With a traditional 401k or IRA, you may get a tax benefit today, but you'll pay taxes later. With a Roth IRA, you're paying taxes now, but qualified withdrawals are tax-free in the future. And with a taxable account, there's no upfront tax benefit, and you'll have ongoing taxes, but you get the maximum flexibility allowed. So it's not about choosing one over the other. It's about how they work together and are part of a complete strategy. So when do taxable brokerage accounts make the most sense? After maxing out retirement accounts, this becomes your next opportunity to continue building wealth. They're also useful for short and mid-term goals, whether it's a large purchase like buying a car or a second home, or just building accessible assets you're not locked into. They can play a key role in early retirement planning as well, since you can access these funds before 59 and a half without penalties. And from an estate planning perspective, that step up in basis can create meaningful tax efficiency for your heirs. At the end of the day, it really comes down to flexibility. So here's the bottom line. Taxable brokerage accounts may not offer the same advantages as IRAs or 401ks, but their flexibility, accessibility, and planning benefits make them an essential part of a well-rounded financial strategy. The key isn't choosing one over the other. It's understanding how they work together. If you have any questions about taxable brokerage accounts and how they fit into your situation, we'd be happy to help. Feel free to reach out, schedule a time, or send along any questions that you might have. And remember, if you're thinking about it, there's a good chance someone else is too. So feel free to share this with your coworkers, family, and friends. Thanks again for joining, and I'll see you in the next session.